Delivery driver?
Yep, Benjamin Akintunde. He was wearing a lanyard with a photo ID attached.
Cause of death?
Blunt force trauma, back of the head. Sockos reckon he was hit over the back of the head and then pushed under the van.
Oof. Thank you. So it looks like he was trying to change a tire?
Yeah, we can't find any sign of the tire iron. Sockos reckon it may have been used as a murder weapon. But what we do have is a nice, clear finger mark in the victim's blood.
Okay, so what are we thinking? Robbery gone wrong?
I'm not sure. He's still got his keys, wallet, and his phone. What we got to do now is unlock it.
The witness noticed the van last night before she went to bed, and when it was still there this morning, she decided to take a look.
What time did she go to bed?
Just before midnight.
It's late to be out delivering parcels.
Control has spoken to our victims' employers, who provided us with the name and address of the next of kin, Mrs. Marilyn Akintunde.
Okay, Rob, if you could pay the delivery company a visit and see why he was out delivering parcels so late, and Billy and I'll do the death knock.
Right.
Have you seen the detective inspector this morning?
Not yet. Don't worry.
Have you ever had a complaint made against you?
A few. None of them were upheld, just like this won't be.
I don't think the detective inspector would agree.
It's David's job to make sure the complaint is properly investigated, that's all. I'll talk to him. Get him to reassure you that he's on your side.
Thanks.
Yes?
I'm Detective Constable Billy Fitzgerald. This is Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole. Is Mrs. Akintunde home?
Yeah, she's asleep. She was out last night.
And you are?
Her son, Stephen.
We really need to speak to your mum.
Yeah, you better come in. If you just wait in there, I'll wake her up. Mom, wake up. Mom, wake up. The police are downstairs. What have you done now?
Mrs. Akintunde,
Marilyn, please.
it's about your husband, Benjamin.
What about him?
I'm very sorry to tell you both that Benjamin is dead.
Are you a police officer?
I'm Detective Constable Rob Brady.
What's happened to Benjamin? One of your colleagues rang asking for a next of kin?
And you are?
Lola Smith, this is my company.
And I'm very sorry to inform you that Benjamin's dead.
No, How did he die?
He's been murdered.
Poor Benjamin. He was a lovely man. A really lovely man. I have to ask, Mrs. Akintunde, where were you last night?
I went out for a few drinks.
Okay. Where did you go?
Swan and Sixpence.
Who with?
On my own. I wasn't drinking on my own. I've been going to the Swan for years. Everyone knows me.
And what time did you get back?
I'm not sure. What time was it, Stephen?
About 11:30.
And what did you do yesterday evening?
I was here. I was revising for my exams.
Weren't you worried when Benjamin didn't come home?
Dad doesn't live.
Benjamin got himself a flat a couple of months ago. We had a bit of a falling out. It was getting sorted.
Benjamin made all of his deliveries yesterday.
How come he was out so late?
We deliver until 11 p.m.
Have you got a way of tracking the route that he took?
Yeah, we should do. I need to speak to our IT guy.
When did you last see him?
About 6 p.m. yesterday evening.
What, here?
Yeah. I was on my way out and Benjamin was getting ready to do his rounds.
Has Benjamin worked here for long?
I started this business 20 years ago. Drove the first van myself. Benjamin was driver number 2. He also ended up marrying my big sister.
I went round to Benjamin Akintunde's flat. I don't reckon he's been living there.
How come?
No personal possessions, no clothes, not even a toothbrush.
So where was he living?
I rang his boss, she couldn't tell me.
Have you seen David?
No.
He missed a meeting with the Deputy Assistant Commissioner first thing, and he's not answering his phone. We should be doing a witness appeal.
Why don't you do it if the detective inspector's gone AWOL?
Yeah, I might have to. Well, David had better turn up soon. The DSC is furious. Hey. I brought you some painkillers. By the look of you, you're going to need them. Benjamin Akintunde was a loving husband and father. This morning, he was found fatally assaulted whilst doing his job as a delivery driver. We're appealing to members of the public to assist in our investigation. If you saw anything at all, please call the number on the screen. Thank you.
Benjamin Akintunde, 42 years old, married Marilyn in 2002. Their son, Stephen, was born a couple of years later. Benjamin was a part-time musician and a full-time delivery driver.
What did he play?
Trumpet. Going by social media, he was pretty good.
Any convictions?
Benjamin was squeaky clean, but the police were called to the marital home a few weeks ago.
Why?
Benjamin and Marilyn were fighting. The officers calmed things down and left.
Interesting.
What's even more interesting is why the neighbours called 999 in the first place. They were worried for Benjamin's safety.
And not Marilyn's.
No.
How many weeks ago was this?
8. Excuse me. Detective Constable Fitzgerald.
8 weeks ago is when Benjamin moved out. Did Marilyn strike you as the violent type?
She struck me as a drunk. She stank of booze this morning.
Still no sign of the detective inspector?
Nope.
That was the landlord from the Swan. Marilyn Akintunde was there last night, like she said. What Marilyn didn't tell us was so was Benjamin. Apparently, they had a fight. The landlord had to ask them to leave.
What time was that?
About 11:30.
When you say fight,
The landlord said Marilyn was going crazy. She threatened Benjamin. Said she was going to kill him. Hello, Stephen.
Hello again.
we need another word with your mum.
Yeah, come in.
You told us you were in the Swan and Sixpence last night,
That's right.
just chatting to the regulars.
Yeah.
We have witnesses saying that you were with Benjamin.
Was he there? I get these blackouts.
When did you last see your dad?
Yesterday, after college, he called around.
Why?
I texted him, said I needed to talk.
What about?
Moving into his place. He said he'd think about it.
And why would you want to move?
I'm 18. I need my own space.
Stephen, can you tell me what happened the night your neighbours called the police? It was about 2 months ago.
Nothing. Just shouting. The people next door, they overreacted.
Your neighbors told our officers that they were concerned for Benjamin's safety.
It was the night he told me he was moving out. After 20 years of marriage. I was shouting at him, of course I was.
Why did he decide to go?
Well, isn't it obvious? I drink too much. Lose my temper.
And that night, did you lose your temper then?
I didn't mean to do it. I lashed out at him, cut his face.
The landlord at the Swan said you were threatening to kill Benjamin last night. Marilyn, did you kill your husband?
I honestly don't know.
Marilyn Akintunde, I'm arresting you in suspicion of the murder of your husband, Benjamin Akintunde. She claims she can't remember what she did last night.
Do you believe her?
I mean, maybe. You know, years ago, I locked up a guy for killing his wife. He couldn't remember doing it. Still can't. I also asked Marilyn for the clothes that she was wearing. She can't find them.
I think I've got a good idea where they might be. If your mother thinks she's washed out any blood evidence, she's got another thing coming.
She didn't put the wash on. I did.
Mrs. Wayne.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello.
Have you got Benjamin on CCTV?
Yes, I do. This is Benjamin arriving here at 5:48 yesterday afternoon.
Have you got CCTV of him leaving?
Yes, just after 6. He loads up his van, heads out on his round.
And doesn't come back?
No.
Do you track the van's movements?
Yes. Benjamin's route yesterday evening matched up with his list of deliveries and the addresses.
So he was busy out delivering parcels until...
About 10:30.
What does he do then?
Well, I expect him to drive back here, but he doesn't. Instead, the van just sits on McFarlane Road for nearly an hour.
McFarlane Road, isn't that where the Swan and Sixpence is?
It is, yes.
My sister's local.
So the van just sits outside.
And Benjamin was there until when?
About 11:30. Then he drives around for a bit. Ends up near Felsham Court, just before midnight.
Where he was murdered. I'm sorry.
That's all I've got.
Just can't get my head around it. You know, he used to be a musician.
I heard.
He was good. Soulful.
Since Benjamin moved out of the marital home, has he seen someone new?
If he was, he didn't talk to me about it.
Tell me about his relationship with your sister.
Marilyn has a serious drink problem, and Benjamin tried to help her over and over, but she wouldn't help herself.
Have you spoken to her this morning?
I've left messages, and she hasn't rung back. Maybe I should call round.
Well, there's no point. I need to tell you that Marilyn's been arrested.
For killing Benjamin?
Yeah.
You don't seriously think she did that, do you?
We're keeping an open mind.
The finger mark that was found at the scene, it's not a match for our victims. It's also not a match for Marilyn or Stephen Akintunde.
Well, it doesn't mean that we can rule them out completely. And there's no absolute guarantee that the finger mark was made by the killer.
Whoever it does belong to, they don't have a criminal record. There's no match on the system. No sign of the detective inspector?
Not yet.
Have you tried ringing his wife?
Nope. He doesn't live with her anymore.
So where's he living?
Not got a clue.
How come you're not at work?
Day's leave. I did tell you. Have you rung in?
Not yet.
Why don't I do that for you? Give them something to gossip about.
That is just what I don't need.
The tech team have got into Benjamin Akintunde's phone data.
Anything interesting?
Very. Ben May, Maz in bar off her face. Can you take her home?
Who sent that?
Tracy Fallow, one of the barmaids at the Swan.
That's why Benjamin went to the pub.
Okay, so he goes to the pub. Him and Marilyn have a fight. They leave together like they have 100 times before. What's Marilyn's motivation for killing him last night?
Maybe she found out Benjamin was in a relationship.
With her sister.
How did you know?
I didn't, but I had my suspicions.
They were definitely in the new love stage. Lots of soppy texts.
Are they living together?
Looks like it. Plenty of talk about what to cook for dinner.
Asked Lola Smith if Benjamin had been seeing someone new. She looked me in the eye and lied her face off.
Benjamin saved this to the cloud at 4:43 yesterday afternoon.
That looks like the inside of the parcel depot.
So what's special about those trainers?
I don't know, but I do know one thing. Those trainers are identical to the pair Stephen Akintunde was wearing this morning. What can you tell me about the trainers Stephen was wearing today?
I didn't buy him. Stephen gets his own stuff these days. What's so important about his trainers?
It's our job to ask the questions.
When you saw Benjamin last night, did he tell you that he was in a new relationship?
No, he didn't tell me. He didn't have to, I worked it out. It was written all over his face. I forced him to tell me who she was. What I wasn't expecting him to say was that he was in love with my sister.
Is that when it all kicked off between you and Benjamin?
Yeah, I went mad. The landlord threw us out.
And then what happened?
I can't remember. I wish I could. I still can't remember.
Right, chase up forensics on Marilyn's clothes and beddings. We're wasting time asking her questions.
Okay.
Lola Smith just called. Stephen Akintunde's outside her depot. He's drunk and he's threatening to trash her car.
She needs to pay for what she's done.
Your dad wouldn't have wanted this.
You shot about my dad.
What's this about, Stephen?
Stay away, Copper. Stay away.
Lola's your aunt, right?
Yeah, she's my mom's sister. She needs to stay away from my dad.
If you put the bat down, we can talk about this.
Stop telling me what to do.
Stephen, we need you to come with us.
Stop! Run where you are.
All right. It's all right. It's all right. I'll drink that. Stephen, I'm detaining you for the purposes of searching you. Come here. Right, sit down. I want your trainers.
Is this a joke?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Fine, take him. The crap anyway. What's that?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life.
Stephen Akintunde, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the possession of a controlled drug and a fray. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later align in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Why didn't you tell me you were seeing Benjamin?
I was trying to protect Marilyn's feelings. It's bad enough that her husband is dead.
You're gonna need to start telling us the truth.
I'm sorry.
How long were you together?
A couple of months. I'd loved him for years. But nothing happened while he was still with Marilyn.
I'm gonna need a full download of your server and all of your CCTV from the past 24 hours.
I'll speak to Wayne.
And we need to search his premises.
Have you got a warrant?
Do I need to get one?
Why don't you tell me what you're looking for?
If I were you, I'd pray we don't find him. Who else has got access to this key?
Well, the keys are hung up on a hook in the office so anyone can use them. This is just an overflow storage room. We don't really keep anything important in there.
I've never had alcohol before. Because of what it does to my mom. It's horrible.
Is that why you threatened your aunt with a baseball bat? Because you'd had a drink?
My dad's dead. It's all Lola's fault.
When did you find out they were seeing each other?
Last week, I'd asked my dad if I could move into his flat, and he said that he was giving the flat up. He said that he'd met someone.
You told my colleague that you thought your dad left the trainers in the cupboard.
Yeah,
Why?
because he came round last night. They weren't there in the cupboard before that.
What time did he come round?
About 5 o'clock.
So you found the trainers?
After Dad had left, they were my size. I assumed that he left them there for me and just forgot to tell me.
Detective Sergeant Cole. Oh, hey, Yasmin. How can I help you?
I thought you might be wondering where Detective Inspector Bradford is.
Yeah, we are.
He's with me.
What do you mean he's with you? Where?
At my place. Can you speak to the Deputy Assistant Commissioner's office? Apologize on David's behalf.
Why? What's happened?
The truth is, Vivian, he's in no fit state to go to work.
Well, okay, so what do you want me to say?
Say it's an urgent welfare issue. Thank you, Vivian. Goodbye.
We think Benjamin Akintunde was about to blow the whistle. We have reason to believe that your company is being used to import and distribute Class A drugs.
Sorry?
Show me Smith the video. What can you tell me about those boxes of trainers?
Nothing. I've never seen them before.
This is what was hidden inside the trainers. We just heard back from the lab that that powder is heroin.
I swear I knew nothing about this. Who shot that video?
Benjamin.
This must be what Benjamin wanted to talk to me about. Is this why he was murdered?
You didn't see anyone bringing these boxes in?
No.
Or taking them back out again?
No, No.
What would be really helpful is if you would let us take your fingerprints so that we can eliminate you from our inquiries once and for all.
Any joy with the CCTV from the parcel depot?
No, it doesn't make any sense. Me and Billy have scrolled through all 5 camera feeds and we can't find anyone taking those trainers in or out of the building.
Okay. Well, I heard from the detective inspector. He's not feeling so good today. He'll be in tomorrow.
Not feeling so good. More like the mother of all hangovers.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That was the incident room. They've had a confidential tip-off in response to your appeal, Sarge. A young woman called in. She was having a fight with her boyfriend about 12:30 this morning, very close to the murder scene. Her boyfriend was getting aggressive, so when a man came around the corner, she ran to him for safety. Only problem was, the man was spattered with blood.
Did she give a description?
Yeah, black, mid-30s, beard, very tall, over 6 foot.
That sounds like Wayne Abbey.
Who's Wayne Abbey?
He's in charge of IT and security at Lola Smith's delivery company.
Your fingerprints were not a match for the marks found on the van.
Of course they weren't.
How long has Wayne Abbey worked for you?
Since he left school, so must be about 15 years.
How much are you paying him?
About 30,000 a year.
So how can he afford to live here?
I asked him that. He said he came into some money. He does go on some amazing holidays. Can't believe I've been so stupid. Oh, Wayne, did you send the police all of the CCTV they asked for?
Yeah. Why are you asking?
They're going on and on about it. They're sending someone to check the servers. We've got nothing to worry about, have we, Wayne?
No, of course not.
Good.
Wait for them to unload. Stand by. Strike, strike, strike!
Wayne Abbey, I'm arresting you for the murder of Benjamin Akintunde. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later align in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
You're crazy. I had nothing to do with that.
Do you want to say anything about this?
Okay. I hold my hand up to the drugs, but I ain't no murderer.
Wayne Abbey, I'm further arresting you for the supply of controlled drugs. Let's go. When did you last see Benjamin Atkinson Day?
Yesterday afternoon, just before he went out on his round.
And you're claiming you didn't see him again after that?
No.
What did you do last night, Wayne?
I stayed in, watched TV.
You didn't go out at all?
No.
So how do you explain this? That is your finger mark found on the passenger door of Benjamin's van. In Benjamin's blood.
Could have happened earlier on in the day.
Yeah, but you see, the blood in the van came from the blow that killed Benjamin. He was alive and well earlier in the day.
Lola doesn't have a clue. I import drugs from Turkey. Hidden in all sorts of stuff.
How long has this been going on?
Years.
When did Benjamin find out?
A couple of days ago, I think. I was stashing some stuff in the storeroom. I thought I had the place to myself. It was late. But Benjamin was still in the building. He must have seen me, because the next day I heard him asking around for the storeroom key.
So it wasn't hanging on a hook in the office?
No. I had them. I thought I had the only copy, but Benjamin must have found a spare or something, because I found him nosing around yesterday afternoon. Saw him take a box of trainers.
What happened next?
I moved the stuff into a hired van. And then I waited for Benjamin to go on his round. I had to just figure out what to do next.
So what did you do?
I went back to the depot and tracked where Benjamin's van was. And then I flagged down a cab and got dropped a couple of streets away from where he was parked up. He was changing a tire when I got there. I offered to cut him in on the action. You know, I said Lola is rolling in cash. Why shouldn't we make a few extra quid, you know?
How did that go down?
He said he was gonna show Lola the trainers and tell the police. I couldn't let him do that.
So?
So, I picked up the tire iron and I hit Benjamin over the head with it.
Did you know, Wayne? Benjamin never opened up the trainers.
What do you mean?
We reckon he never knew about the drugs. We reckon he thought you were just flogging some knockoff trainers.
That's probably why I wasn't excited about getting a cut of the action.
I never meant to hurt anyone. Well, I just wanted a bit of what Lola's got. Have you seen the car she drives?
What about the blood on my clothes?
It wasn't Benjamin's blood. It was yours.
I do fall over. A lot.
We can arrange for you to see some agencies, grief counselling, addiction.
I'd like that. Thanks.
Thanks. There's someone outside who'd like to see you both. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand they're still angry.
Right. I've got bedtime stories to read. Do you mind finishing up the paperwork?
Yeah, fine. You owe me one, though.
You can hold me to that. Night.
Night. I was gonna shoot too.
Something I said.
What are you looking at?
Vacancies in other units.
You don't have to do that. I'll sort it. I promise. Good night.
Night.
Come in.
Hello, Vivian.
What's going on, David?
Just tell her, David. Tell her the truth.
All I'm asking is, try to understand why I've done what I've done.
Certainly looks like a suicide.
Yeah, uniform are convinced. Reckon they've got a point.
How come?
Well, he didn't string himself up.
And I'm betting he didn't do that to his own face. Sarge.
Rob? And this is?
Billy Fitzgerald, trainee detective constable. I've just been transferred from CID.
Acting Detective Inspector Vivian Cole.
Do me a favour. Find out who discovered the body and get their account, yeah?
So, definitely not a suicide?
No doubt about it. He's been murdered.
But why bother to make it look like he killed himself?
I hear you found the body. Can I get your name?
Amber. Amber Saunders.
Amber, can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, I was just cutting through the park and I caught sight of something in the trees and he was just hanging there. I'm sorry.
You've had a terrible shock, baby.
ID?
No phone, no wallet, nothing.
He is covered in dried blood, but there's no blood around him, which means he wasn't killed here.
He's been dragged through the undergrowth and then strung up with this. Looks like a 4-metre tow rope to me.
I'll need your details. An address?
Yeah, I don't actually have an address. You can find me at Homeless Shelter in Charing Cross.
What about a mobile number? What I really need is for you to come in and make a statement. Do you think you can manage that? Sometime this morning, maybe?
Sure.
Tire tracks.
Too wide for a car. Something like a transit van.
Right, let's prioritise CCTV and ANPR on the roads around here. Find the van, there's a good chance we'll find the killer.
Quite something to haul a dead body up and suspend it from that branch. It's hard work on your own.
You think we're looking for two people?
It's a strong possibility.
You know, the staged suicide is absolute key. The killer is saying, look at me, look what I've done. Well, since we've got sod all to ID the victim, I better do a press appeal.
Thought you'd have heard.
What's he doing here?
Who's that?
Detective Inspector Bradford.
Isn't he on compassionate leave?
What do you want? You sure you're ready for this?
100%.
Detective Inspector, is Is it welcome back?
It is.
When did you decide?
Called the super yesterday. Who's this?
Trainee Detective Constable Billy Fitzgerald.
Sir.
Pleased to meet you, Billy. Right, Sergeant, what have we got?
He gave you a heart attack.
Tom's not answering his phone.
Why could be snoring?
I don't know where he is. I think we should phone his mum or the police.
What's Tom gonna say when he turns up? He's gonna go mad.
I suppose.
Hey. It'll be all right.
I wish I had your confidence.
Thanks for holding the fort.
No problem. The missing persons inquiry, have they made any progress?
Not that they've told me.
And you, what do you think?
Well, I'm convinced she's alive.
Why wouldn't she call?
I don't know. Maybe she's not in her right mind.
So you think she had some sort of breakdown? Does that mean you saw the signs before she went missing?
It means I haven't given up hope.
What do you think about the DI's wife?
I think she's dead.
Up.
Right, Rob, where are we at?
The victim was covered in cuts. The fact that none of these cuts appear to be defensive wounds, plus the redness we've seen on his wrists, indicate that he was bound at the wrists and then slashed repeatedly with a knife. Coroner suspects cause of death as heart attack rather than bleed out. So in other words, the guy was terrified.
The killer, or killers, they wanted the body to be found. The staged suicide gives it a kind of theatrical flourish.
Killers?
Oh, it's highly unlikely one person could have hauled the victim up on their own.
Right, let's just get back to basics, shall we? Any progress on an ID?
Not yet. All we've got is this very distinctive tattoo. My love will be yours always.
Somebody must be missing him.
The body of a man in his 20s was found early this morning. He was 5 feet 10 inches tall, short, blonde hair and blue eyes. He also had a distinctive tattoo in his left upper arm. If this description means anything to you, you think you might know this person, please contact the police immediately.
Yeah, police, please.
Runs his own tech startup, something to do with bikes. His fiancée hasn't spoken to him since yesterday morning. He's the right height and colouring, and he's got a tattoo on his left upper arm.
His mother's an MP. Kirsten Price. Do you want me to talk to her?
No. Go and see the girlfriend. Take Billy with you. We need to be sure he's Kirsten Price's son before we talk to anyone else.
Boss.
This lad's an MP's son.
I know. It's a nightmare.
I'm Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole, and this is Trainee Detective Constable Billy Fitzgerald.
Can I ask, when did you last see Tom?
Yesterday morning, when we were both leaving for work, I'd stayed the night.
You don't live here?
Tom and I are engaged. I live in Chiswick with my parents.
Did you sleep here last night?
No, he'd arranged to meet a couple of old mates from uni.
Do you have contact details for Tom's mates?
Yeah, somewhere.
Sorry, this is ridiculous. I guarantee you, Tom is just sleeping it off on someone's sofa.
Does he make a habit of staying out all night?
No.
When was the last time you saw Tom?
Same as Olivia, yesterday morning.
Olivia, can you describe Tom's tattoo to me?
I can show you it.
Olivia, I'm so sorry, but I need to tell you that Tom's tattoo is identical to a tattoo on the body that was discovered this morning.
Sure it's Tom?
We can't be sure until we've done forensic tests.
Let's make absolutely certain, hey? Before we do anything else.
Can we just stay here for a bit? Because Olivia's still in shock.
We need you both to tell us everything you can about Tom.
It's cool, I'm fine.
What do you reckon to the flatmate?
Really didn't want to come with us.
No, he didn't.
The tattoos match.
Right. Till I've spoken to the mother, I need this totally locked down. Got it.
Inspector, can't imagine what's so urgent that you'd have me called out of committee.
The body of a young man was found early this morning. We've reason to believe it was your son, Tom.
Reason to believe?
We're waiting for a DNA match to be absolutely sure.
But you're sure enough to come here and tell me that my son is dead?
Yes.
How did it happen?
The investigation's at a very early stage. There are limits to what I can discuss.
What I mean, Inspector, is did Tom take his own life?
No. No, he didn't. Why'd you ask that?
When Tom was 12 years old, his father hanged himself. Tom came home from school and found his dad hanging from a tree in the back garden.
I'm sorry I didn't know. We haven't had time to do background checks. Your son didn't kill himself.
So he was murdered.
Tom Price's father killed himself. Tom found him hanging from a tree in the back garden when he was 12.
So that gives us a strong indication that the killer knew Tom, knew his background.
And that tells us what, at this precise moment?
Well, it helps us build a profile of the person or persons that we're looking for.
Let's just stick to the nuts and bolts, shall we? What about tracing the van?
Uniformed patrol reported seeing a man driving a white van near the scene in the early hours. He was using his phone. They signalled for him to hang up. He complied, so they drove away.
Could be our killer.
With any luck, we'll find the van on CCTV.
Tom's phone?
No sign of it. But his mobile provider is sending us over his data.
Right. I'll be downstairs doing the emotional appeal with the mother.
How did she take the news?
Stoic, so far. But I have a feeling that won't last.
It'll take a while to sink in. The fact that somebody deliberately staged her son's suicide.
I decided to spare her that detail. For now.
Was that wise? She's gonna find out.
Let her get used to losing her son first, before we fill her in on the full horror.
That woman has a right to know.
Tom Price's uni mate, Martin Tanner, hasn't heard from him in weeks.
But Tom goes out with Martin all the time. They saw each other last Saturday. Not according to Martin.
How's Tom's state of mind been recently?
Fine. A bit stressed out running his own company and a bit wound up about the wedding. Kind of distant, but fine. Why would he lie to me?
So you last saw him yesterday morning when he was leaving for work?
Yeah. I had the day off, so I didn't go into the office.
So what did you do?
Mooched around the flat.
All day?
And all night.
So you work for Tom, yeah?
I work with Tom. The act was my idea.
But it's Tom's company.
He's the one with the trust fund.
If anyone has any information that could help this investigation, please contact the incident room as soon as possible.
Tom's, bright, popular. I can't imagine why anyone would do this to him. As his mother, I'm asking that if anyone has any information to please come forward.
Thank you all very much.
Doesn't matter who I am, they're not telling the truth. He was hanging from a tree.
Can I see him?
I can arrange that through the coroner's office, of course. But I need to warn you that your son has been severely disfigured. You need to think about what your last memory will be. Sorry. Mrs. Price, you're a public figure. Have you been targeted on social media lately?
No more than any other female MP.
What about in person?
No, nothing I can think of.
You said your son came to see you yesterday at the office. Was it just a social call?
He just turned up out of the blue.
Did he make a habit of doing that?
£700 went missing from petty cash.
And you think your son took it?
I can't be sure, but there was something wrong with him. I know there was.
Tom's been acting weird for the last couple of months. He's gone from workaholic to barely turning up at the office. I think he's been cheating on Olivia.
You with?
I don't know, but I've heard him lying to her about where he's going, like who he's seeing. can I go? So I've told you everything I know, and I should really talk to the people at work.
I spoke to Tom's PA. He told her he'd sacked Jamie.
When did you tell her that?
Yesterday morning.
Interesting. No, he is really keen to get out of here.
What do you want to do?
Let's find out what he's playing at.
What a surprise. He's come straight home. What you said, Sarge, about the DI's wife being dead.
No, ignore me. I don't know anything. That didn't take long.
In a hurry, Jamie.
I thought you were going to the office.
Yeah, I'm on my way there now.
I'm going to caution you, Jamie, so that I can search you.
What?
Jamie Bentham, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Tom Price.
This is mental.
You do not have to say anything.
Get after him! Right, get onto Palsa. Let's search his flat. Come on.
Tell us again what you did last night.
Stayed in, watched telly.
We're looking at your phone, local CCTV. If you left the flat, we'll find out.
I went to the pub.
On your own?
With Tom.
And?
And we had a drink.
We're going to test the cash and the envelope for DNA. But we found a match to Tom. Did you steal the money from Tom?
He sacked me. Told me I had to find somewhere else to live.
Why?
I don't know, search me. He's been acting weird lately.
What was he doing with 700 quid in cash?
I don't know. But look, we're in the pub. He's gone to the loo. I've seen the envelope sticking out his jacket, so I've had a look, seen the cash, and just stuffed it down my jeans. Like, I figured he owed me. Like, the act was my idea.
What happened next?
He come back. He went crazy. Started accusing me of taking it.
Which you denied.
He was half cut. He didn't know if he was coming or going.
Okay, so you're in the pub, you had a fight. What happened next?
He left.
What, do you know where he went?
No. He got in a white van. And it drove off.
Whose van?
Not a clue.
What, have you seen him get into it before?
No.
What make was it?
I don't know, like, transit.
Okay, Jamie, this is really important. Did you see who was driving the van?
No, sorry.
Why did Tom sack Jamie?
They fell out.
Over what? Over money?
The night before last, Tom was out, and I ended up drinking with Jamie. And he told me that Tom had been seeing someone else. They'd had a party, and I hadn't been there. And Jamie said Tom had been in his bedroom with some slapper. When he told me, I was so hurt, so angry, and just so drunk. I ended up in bed with Jamie. Tom came home and He called us and he went crazy. He told Jamie that he was sacked and he told him he had to move out.
What happened then?
I slept in the spare room and in the morning Tom and I had a talk.
Was he still angry?
No. He was sweet. He told me it was true that he'd had a girl in his room, but he swore they didn't sleep together. He said his head had been all over the place and that he was going to sort things out and get us back on track.
What did he mean by that?
I wish I knew.
Excuse me a second.
Come on, you're on duty. I need to see the detective inspector right now.
I'm Detective Sergeant Vivian Cole. Can I help?
Can you explain this? Why would anyone do that? So cruel. It's sick.
Your son was killed somewhere else. What we found this morning was window dressing.
Detective Sergeant, word.
Just give us a moment.
I told you I speak with Kirsten Price when I judged the mum was right. This is just like you, Vivian. You always know better than everyone else.
So you put it wrong. The Sarge didn't tell Mrs. Price about the fake suicide. It's on the news, it's all over the internet.
I owe you an apology.
I would never go behind your back.
You don't think I should be here, do you?
Well, since you asked, no. Not while you don't know where your wife is. Go home, look after your daughter.
Have you got any idea how hard this is? Waiting, day after day, hearing nothing. I need to be back at work. Otherwise, I'm going to go mad.
Well, this job isn't therapy. You still have a duty to the public.
Thank you, Sergeant. That'll be all.
Well done for talking Kirsten Price down off a ledge.
All in a day's work. Any progress?
Yeah, the search team have found cocaine, some pills, and what they think is a small amount of crystal meth in Tom's bedroom.
Well, well, well.
The forensic pathologist found cocaine in both his nostrils.
So what do we reckon? Using and dealing?
Kirsten Price suspects Tom stole £700 from her office yesterday.
Well, his overdraft is huge and his credit cards are maxed out.
Jamie reckons Tom's not been turning up for work, lying about where he's been going.
That's classic junkie behavior.
According to his fiancée, Tom said he was going to sort everything out, so maybe he stole the cash to pay off his drug debts. Did Tom use drugs?
Of course not.
We found drugs hidden in his bedroom and clear evidence that he used them in the hours before his death.
I mean, Tom could be moody, but I never...
Do you take drugs, Olivia?
Absolutely not.
Do you recognise this bag?
No.
We found it under the sofa at Tom's flat. Are you sure it isn't yours?
Totally.
The bag contained traces of a white powder, probably cocaine. We're having it tested.
Well, go right ahead. I mean, like I said, Tom and Jamie had a party. Maybe somebody left it behind.
What do you think Tom had all that cash for?
I don't know.
We're pretty sure that Tom was going to pay off his drug debts. But he couldn't pay them, could he?
Because I took the cash. Is it my fault Tom's dead?
You come to apologize?
I was trying to spare you. I need to ask, do you know if your son used drugs?
I had my suspicions. I even asked him, but he denied it. Is that why he stole the cash? To buy drugs?
We think he was trying to pay off his debts, get himself clean.
Why didn't he just tell me he needed the money?
Because he didn't want you to know he had a problem. Sometimes the people closest to us are crying out for help. We can't see it.
It's been bothering me all day. You're that policeman. The one whose wife is missing. So, we have something in common.
Sarah isn't dead.
You know that for a fact.
She's missing. The possibility that we might find her. It's all I've got.
I envy you that.
We found the van.
Finally.
Yeah, CCTV near the pub gave us an index.
And then I've just picked it up near Whitechapel.
You coming?
Get him out of there! Quick!
Control, this is DS call. We need an ambulance. Urgent assistance. Unconscious male.
A suicide note. Says he killed Tom Price.
Let's pray he pulls through so we can do him for murder.
Who is he?
Perry Evans, ex-army, nightclub doorman. Convicted in 2015, served 6 months for dealing Class A drugs.
So Tom must have been intending to pay Evans off.
Can't imagine a guy like that would be happy if Tom turned up empty-handed. I don't buy it.
Why not?
Harry Evans is a petty criminal. He's a low-level drug dealer and hired muscle. This murder is complex. It's creative, vindictive. I mean, why would someone like Perry Evans go to all that trouble over a 700 quid drug debt? Doesn't compute.
Any news?
According to the doctors, it's touch and go.
I found Tom's number in Perry's phone. They spoke 3 times yesterday. The last time was at 8:20 in the evening.
Setting up a meet outside the pub, presumably.
But there's something else. Perry was on the phone 10 minutes before we found him, and he was calling the same number when uniformed patrol spotted him in the early hours.
Who was he talking to?
Unregistered mobile. Yep. Great. Yeah, I'll be right down. The girl who found the body has finally turned up to make a statement.
Will I have to go to court? What if the killer targets me?
We've got someone in custody.
You've caught him already?
Take it from me, you're not in any danger.
It's easy for you to say. You've got a nice, safe place to live.
Where are you going to sleep tonight? How much do you need?
No, I couldn't.
20 quid.
Can you make it 40?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll pay you back. No, I will. Only because it gives me a chance to see you again.
Cheers. Shift yourself.
What's going on?
Found an overlapping cell site on Perry's phone and Tom's phone. They were both at some old railway arch in Clapham last night around 10 o'clock.
Think it's a murder site?
I put money on it.
Is that blood?
I reckon so.
Okay, good work. Rob's found the murder scene.
I'll stay here in case Perry wakes up.
Okay.
Blood on the floor as well as the walls.
We're pretty sure he was tied to that chair.
Any proof that Perry Evans was here?
Not yet.
Right. Fingers crossed for CCTV then.
He wants to talk to me. Now, Perry. What you said in your note about Tom Price, you said you killed him. Is it true? Is it?
I was lying.
Socko found significant blood evidence in Perry Evans's van. It's been fast-tracked to the lab to see if it's Tom's. If it is, then...
And we've got our man. David Bradford? I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, it is a very serious breach of protocol. Yeah, I'll be sure to speak to her when she gets back. Thank you for letting me know. The hospital couldn't have been clearer. No contact with the suspect until they gave the go-ahead.
But he beckoned me into him. I just took the opportunity to get his dying declaration.
Did you read him his rights?
But I didn't get time.
Then anything he said is inadmissible.
Well, it's of interest, though. We can't just exclude it from the inquiry. Evans told me that he did not kill Tom Price.
Rob, can you come in and talk us through the evidence against Perry Evans, please?
We have CCTV of Perry Evans' van going to and from the railway arch. In this still, you can see clearly that Evans is the driver and Tom Price is in the passenger seat.
Being driven to his death.
According to the lab, blood evidence in the van matches Tom Price.
Well, I'm not saying that Evans isn't involved, but he's a foot soldier. He's not the ringleader.
That is pure speculation.
Okay, what about the unregistered mobile he keeps calling? Who does that belong to?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, and according to Rob, Evans would have struggled to string the dead weight of Tom Price's body up that tree.
I said it would be hard. I didn't say it'd be impossible. Look, how come you're so certain that Evans didn't do this?
Because he told me at the hospital.
What, under caution?
No.
That's right.
You were deliberately undermining me.
You're undermining yourself.
Lab have matched Perry Evans' DNA to DNA found on Tom Price's body.
I just spoke to the hospital. The consultant's opinion is that Evans will pull through.
Let's prepare a file for the CPS. Recommend they charge Perry Evans with murder.
He's making a mistake. At the very least, Perry Evans has an accomplice.
It's a compelling theory, Sarge, but what you don't have is any actual evidence. PC Brady.
Why won't the detective inspector listen to you?
Ugh, this is all about his wife. You know, the truth is, he made her life a misery.
I've got to show you something. What should I do?
Leave it with me. I'll tell the detective inspector when the time is right.
I need to know who this man is and why he killed Tom.
His name's Perry Evans. He's 31, ex-army. Tom owed him money for drugs.
He murdered him over a drugs debt.
That's how he's looking.
Why hang Tom's body from a tree?
We haven't had a chance to talk to Evans yet. He's in intensive care. He was attempting to kill himself when we found him. When he's fit, he'll be tried and punished for what he's done.
Right, we're off to the pub. Double celebration. Case closed, and the detective inspector back where he belongs. No excuses?
Yeah, I'll be over in a bit. I just got something I need to take care of.
So how was the first day?
Eventful. Sarge is amazing.
Yeah, she's a great detective. Watch your step. The only person Vivian cares about is herself.
I know I've been critical of the police in the past, but they've done a first-class job in tracking down my son's killer.
Hope you're coming for a drink. First round's on me.
There's something you need to see first.
What's this?
Do you recognize it?
Looks vaguely familiar.
It was found under the sofa in Tom Price's flat.
So we've got a new lead.
Yeah, but not in the Price case. DNA evidence taken from inside the bag leads us to believe that it belonged to your wife. It's Sarah's bag. The question is, how did it end up at Tom Price's flat?
Ian returns to the square for an awkward reunion with Bobby in EastEnders tonight on BBC One at 8. After that will be our next Prime Minister. Panorama investigates the race for number 10 tonight at 8:30.
All your life has led to this moment. Not like you to choose the wrong side.
Justice!
Explosion first, questions later.
You ready?
I aim to purify. Fresh souls.
with wrath. Try to keep up.
Give yourselves to Shurima.
There are so many ways to die.
Anyone got 'em, cats? Anyone got 'em, cats?
Is not of this time.
Feel my light.